like first, like scale loot with difficulty, like huge. So for the first thing I was gonna say actually was based off of what Nomad said earlier. Like I had put together like some feedback where I said that you should be able to reset your 5500 in comp, you know, and every time you reset, you should have a chance at some specific loot, you know. So for example, there's a competitive armor set, you know, every season, every 3 seasons or something like that, and you know, you get a different piece every time you hit 5500. So you get low stats every time you hit 5500. Then when you get the final piece, then you have a chance to get guaranteed high stat roll of a random piece of that set every time you hit 5500. You just keep grinding for a specific set. Like the people that have all 5 pieces of that armor, you know they grinded. You know they're PvP people if they hit 5500 5 times. And of course, that means it would take some time. So obviously that means you wouldn't be resetting the armor obviously for like a few seasons at least. But all I'm saying is, you know, the people that had really high stat roll of that as well, you know, they just stay in the comp playlist. It's something to grind for. So that kind of leads me to what Ascended Nomad said, which was uncap. So instead of, you know, making it resettable, uncap it. And that'll be the ranked playlist to start, for example. You know, uncap it so that people could just keep on climbing. Obviously, the higher you get up there, the better rewards, scaled rewards per difficulty, of course. Then that leads me back a little bit to what Paul said, making sure that those activities and the rewards are also accessible to people coming in. You know, so it's not just about the players that are PvP mains that grind and have been here and that are high level, whatever else, the 1%, whatever. It's about also making sure that that same activity is accessible and rewarding to folks that have less of a time investment that they can put into it, and also that you know, don't have as much time to necessarily get, you know, god tier at PvP or whatever else. And so then you just make sure that they gain rewards through perseverance, exactly what Paul said. So we're talking about, and he led me to a really great point with regards to the rarity and the ability of folks that have a less time to invest into the game to acquire rare materials like ascendant shards, like prisms, et cetera, et cetera. And so it's similar to kind of how that ghost mod works. There's a chance for you to gain an enhancement prism for precision shots. That's the ghost mod, right? And so you could either have that embedded within the actual playlist itself, for example, for prisms. Okay, you got to get down, girl. Oh my God, prisms and or ascendant shards, right? So for example, you know, the longer you play in that playlist, for example, one of the rewards that you can get is you could just randomly get an ascendant shard to drop, or you can more frequently get prisms or attached to the ghost mod, and you know, it accounts for any activity or maybe specifically Crucible. Like that's shit that like the casual base, you know, in particular like needs, but there's no. That would be something. Yeah, go ahead, Nomad.
Yeah, I was just building on. They need a hint of what they could have.
Exactly. They need a sniff. They need some bait, you know, and I think that'd be great. But I mean, obviously, it's not just about ascendant shards. It would be specific reward. I mean, I think that they should build on that and create more rewards for persistence as well, because it's, you know, and the longer that they persist, the more skill that they're gonna gain, the more that they're gonna climb, and the more rewards they're gonna get for being higher up as well. You know, so it's just like I think that you know would be a comp 5500 or a ranked playlist, separate ranked playlist, whatever, what I think would be a great introduction into kind of all of this, and making that one playlist the focus for both satisfying the hardcore players and also the people that are coming in that are new or that have less of a time investment with regards to PvP.